Guys, what's up? So I'm back here working on my bike again, and so the problem I've been having is since I built the gas tank, I haven't been able to get the bike running fully right. I've tuned the carburetor to no end. I've messed with everything. I've rejetted it at times and everything like that. And since I switched over to the DC Bros gas cap filler and then the filler neck and this gas cap, that little hole right there is the vent hole. And from everything I've been researching and trying to figure out, is the vent hole is not large enough for the gas. I don't know. I don't really know what the vent hole does. um, it's basically once I get to like close to 3/4 throttle to full throttle, it starts to sputter out. So that's the regular size, and then the let's see, there we go. So I drilled it out, drilled it up one or two drill bit sizes larger. Took it for a ride, and it got better. So that's clearly my issue. Um, but because of the size of this hole, anytime there's gas, it splashes out. So I can't really go larger with this hole unless I do something to stop the gas from splashing out. So what I found is I've got this. It's got a hole all the way through it. This is off of, I think it's off like the brake off of an iron head or something like that. I had an iron head for a short period of time, and I'm not gonna lie, I gave up on it and got rid of it. Regrets. But so what I'm gonna do is this is a fine thread, which I went and bought the correct cap for it, and then I found this somewhere. I don't know where it is. Don't know what it is. I think it's a drawer pull or something like that, but it's threaded. So what I did was the size of the hole that I drilled here, I drilled 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes on the outside of these. So that's where the air is going to vent in, and you can see how it's going to vent in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, drill it out, thread this in there, and then this threads onto here, and that'll give me a little bit more of a distance and more air to go into the gas tank to hopefully run better. And if it doesn't work, I don't know. So that's what we're going to start with. So I got tightened up my vise. So the tap size is 3/8 by 24. That's the thread size of this, and you gotta drill it out 21/64. I also went ahead and took this out. It's just like a 3/8 nut or something like that, and took my little rubber gasket out. And now I'm gonna drill this. I really don't know how deep I need to go. I don't know. Let's just see. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure shit out. save all these metal shavings, and you can melt them down later to do some sand casting. Okay, as you can see, I'm about ½ inch maybe down in there. That should be plenty to give me enough threads, I guess. So I'll move this over here. Clamp this back down. Then I got this tool, and I'm guessing this goes in here some sort of way. There we go. Look at that. Alright, and we need some lube. So I ran it down all the way until it stops, and now you can see there's threads. Probably needs to be cleaned out a little bit better. Now I need to figure out how long I need to cut this needs to go down, and then cut this, and then I have a rubber O-ring that'll sandwich in between there and the gas cap, and then I'm also going to run blue Loctite. So yeah, let's figure that out next. Okay, so I got the thread in there, threaded there, got this little O-ring, put a little bit of blue Loctite on there so it don't come out. Alright, so there's that now. It's got a little rubber gasket in there, O-ring to, oh shit, it came out. Well, I guess that's not going to work. Teflon tape? Yeah, maybe we'll do some Teflon tape. Got that tightened down, and now big rubber gasket. Slip that on there. And then this thing is like a little vent or screen or something. Alright, and there it is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first bike I've ever built. Just give you a heads up on that. So I know that before I bought this bike, the previous owner did a lot of work to it, because the title says it's an 883, but it's got like high compression heads, and I've been in the clutch basket, and that's got a performance clutch. It has Dynaelectric ignition, because I blew that out when I was reassembling it, so that sucked. But so it's got some pretty good stuff on it. It's definitely not an 883 anymore. It's probably a 1200. So that's my guess is why this isn't working, the regular little setting. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I put my next one together, because I'm using the same cap on that one. So I don't know. I may have to do something like this again. I may not. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, I'm going to put this on and then take it for a ride and see if that improved at all. I think it will. I think it will. Just because stepping up that little bit helped it a lot. And then I looked at the stock tanks, and their vent is a lot larger than that tiny little hole that's on this cap. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and I'll probably do something to it next week that I overlooked while trying to build my bike. And yeah, but let's put this on so I could show you guys. Alright, there it is. That's what it's gonna look like on top of my gas tank. It looks pretty cool, I think, honestly. I have no idea what it is, where it came from. Yeah, it's been in my garage for a while, so we'll have to run it and see how that goes.